Do you feel Wentz has the ability to basically do what Nick Foles did the last couple years?
Yeah, Carson has absolute tremendous ability. We all know what a great job Nick did for a number of years and taking the Eagles to a Super Bowl victory. That will never be forgotten. But there's no question Carson has more physical talent than Nick Foles. He's certainly shown that talent the last 4 games with the season on the line in must-win situations. So he showed great leadership as well because there are a lot of young players in this roster right now on the offensive side of the ball. So uh, I think Carson's ready for the big stage. I really do.
There was a point where it looked like, I mean, maybe people were thinking they should have signed Antonio Brown. Where do you stand on that? And do you think that would have been a good move? And do you think they're regretting not signing him now?
Well, I clearly thought about it as this receiving core just kept getting more depleted every single week. But I think when you look at the long term, the Eagles under Jeffrey Lurie have really gone to character players. I know how Howie Roseman and Doug Peterson feel. Hey, Antonio Brown is a fantastic football player, but he's also a incredible distraction. And when you build your team on, guys of high character and team focus, it's hard to bring an outsider in despite all that talent and think he's going to integrate into your culture in a short period of time. So I think, short term it might have been a good move, but I think long term it could have been disastrous. And it's played out pretty well for the Eagles right now. Hey, they're in the playoffs. They got a ways to go, but I think they made the right move.
Given all the injuries and stuff, do you think they beat the Seahawks this weekend?
Yeah, I think they will beat the Seahawks. I went back and looked at the tape of that first game, which Seattle won here in Philadelphia 17-9. The Eagles turned the football over 5 times and still were in that football game, had a one-score game. The Eagles defense played very well in that game. They blitzed over 50% of the time. They got after Russell Wilson. They sacked him 5 times. And now that Seattle offensive line is even more depleted than it was back in that November game. So I like the Eagles get home, and I got them 23-20.